If you think you've seen everything in The Last of Us, you're dead wrong. Season 3 isn't just the next chapter, it's the other side of the war. The story everybody's been begging for is coming, and it changes everything. Season 2 shocked us. Joel was gone, Ellie hunted Abby, but now HBO is flipping the script. Season 3 is officially centered on Abby's journey, her pain, her purpose, her revenge, and what really happened during those days in Seattle that we never saw. This is the next big arc of the show. The spotlight shifts. We go deep into Abby's world, her crew, her battles, and the choices that shaped her into the force we barely understood before. This means flashbacks, new alliances, and a look at the brutal cost of vengeance from the other side. Expect a longer season than Season 2, more episodes, more story, more intensity, because they're adapting huge chunks of the game's most controversial emotional narrative. Season 3 will be bigger in scope, more cinematic, and packed with twists. But here's where it gets wild. Rumors from the set hint that new factions could crash into the world, flashback sequences will fill in critical backstory gaps, and familiar faces may return under completely new circumstances. And we may even be heading toward an epic final clash, one that could redefine who you want to root for in this brutal apocalypse. Before we drop into the full breakdown, smash that like button and subscribe for every leak, every theory, and every spoiler-filled update. Season 3 is official, but this isn't just another chapter. Everything you thought you knew about the story is about to be challenged. The world of The Last of Us is expanding, and it's darker, deeper, and far more intense than ever. First, the focus shifts dramatically. Season 3 isn't just about Ellie anymore. Abby is stepping into the spotlight, and her journey will drive the main narrative. This means we're exploring her past, her decisions, and the consequences of her actions in a way we never saw before. Second, the stakes are higher. Factions are expanding, territories are contested, and new threats are emerging. The survival game is more complex, the alliance is more fragile, and the moral choices will hit harder than ever. Third, the storytelling itself evolves. Flashbacks, multiple timelines, and character-driven arcs are expected to dominate the season. We're finally getting the full scope of events that shaped Abby and the post-Joel world. And the biggest question, how will Ellie react to all of this? Her story continues, but it's intertwined with Abby's in ways that could redefine the entire narrative. Expect tension, heartbreak, and shocking twists that fans have been waiting years to see. Season 3 is not just a continuation, it's a transformation, and every detail we've heard so far points to a season that's bigger, bolder, and more cinematic than anything before. Now we shift to the heart of Season 3, Abby's story. The spotlight finally moves to her perspective, and it's going to change everything we thought we knew about the apocalypse. Abby's journey is no longer just a side story. We're getting full access to her motivations, struggles, and the events that shaped her into the fighter we saw in Season 2. Every decision, every loss, and every victory will be explored in depth. New alliances are forming. Abby won't be alone. We'll meet key characters from the game, and possibly new faces created just for the show. These relationships will test her loyalties, push her morals, and set the stage for conflicts that could redefine who we root for. Expect intense character development. Season 3 promises raw, emotional moments where Abby's choices will force viewers to question what's right and wrong. Her actions could shock fans because we're seeing her fully. No filters, no half stories. And the tension doesn't stop. Abby's encounters with factions, flashbacks to pivotal events, and confrontations with Ellie will escalate the drama like never before. This season is about perspective, consequence, and survival from her eyes. Abby is taking over. And if you thought Season 2 was intense, just wait. Season 3 is about to prove why her story is essential to the Last of Us universe. Even though Abby takes center stage in Season 3, Ellie is far from sidelined. Her story continues, and the consequences of her past actions are about to collide with Abby's journey in ways fans have been dying to see. Ellie's evolution is key. We're seeing a more mature, hardened version of her. Someone shaped by loss, vengeance, and survival. Every choice she makes will ripple through the new season, creating tension, heartbreak, and unexpected alliances. The interaction between Ellie and Abby will define Season 3. Will they finally find common ground, or are we heading toward an all-out clash that could shatter both their worlds? The rumors hint at confrontations, uneasy truces, and moments that will challenge viewers' loyalties. New enemies and factions aren't just threats to Abby, They're forcing Ellie to adapt and grow. She'll face moral dilemmas and life or death decisions that could rewrite her path entirely. And don't forget the emotional core. Ellie's relationships, her past trauma, and her drive for survival will be highlighted like never before, making every scene powerful, raw, and unforgettable. In short, Ellie remains essential. Season 3 is about perspective, but her story is the heartbeat that keeps the tension and stakes alive. Abby may be the lead, but Ellie's journey will keep fans invested and on the edge of their seats. Season 3 isn't just moving forward, it's digging deep into the past. Flashbacks and multiple timelines are set to reveal the hidden layers of the story, answering questions fans have been asking for years. We'll see critical moments from Abby's perspective that were only hinted at before. Her life before the WLF, her relationships, and the events that hardened her into the fighter we know. These scenes are expected to be raw, emotional, and game-changing. Ellie's backstory also gets more depth. We may finally witness pivotal moments that explain her motivations, her trauma, and how she became the survivor she is. These flashbacks aren't filler, they're essential pieces that tie into the present conflicts. The timelines will likely jump between past and present seamlessly, showing us cause and effect in ways that could completely shift how we interpret Season 2 events. Expect shocking reveals, moral dilemmas, and twists that make you rethink who the good and bad characters really are, and new locations are rumored to appear in these sequences, areas we've never explored in the show before, giving fans a fresh look at the Last of Us world. Every flashback is designed to deepen character arcs and heighten tension in the present day. In short, the flashbacks and timelines aren't just storytelling tools, they're the backbone of Season 3's narrative, connecting past and present in ways that will leave viewers stunned. Season 3 of The Last of Us is shaping up to be the most intense, emotional, and mind-bending chapter yet, with Abby taking center stage, Ellie's journey evolving, flashbacks revealing hidden truths, and new factions ready to clash. Every moment promises shocks, heartbreak, and jaw-dropping action. This season isn't just about survival, it's about perspective, consequence, and the choices that define who you are in a world gone mad. Fans are in for twists that will leave them debating every scene long after it ends. We'll be breaking down every leak, every theory, and every spoiler as the season unfolds, so make sure you don't miss a single moment of the chaos and drama that's coming. If you're hyped for Season 3, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Join us as we dive deeper into the apocalypse and uncover every secret the creators have in store. This is The Last of Us like you've never seen before.